Hey, what's up, guys? Mark here. Um, yeah, I had a bad thing happen today. I got to get my table all done, but uh, I'm so irritated. I got this fixed, so this is fine. This is working fine. Uh, I got the tire. I think the tire wear on it fixed now. Because I was blistering the tire, like going into turns, and I don't see that no more. I don't see it anywhere. Maybe a little bit right here, a little bit. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's not bad by no means at all. But I had a problem with the hang on, man. I had a problem with the front caliper, the front brake here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's right there. You got the rotor right there, and then the caliper's the one that's got a screw there and a screw on the bottom. That's where the brake pads are. Well, anyway, this one, if you can see where it was rubbing, this wheel was locking up. For the past 2 weeks, and we were trying to figure out, is it the clutch bell, is it the transmission getting hot and trying to lock up. I mean, it could be anything at all. But come to find out, it was the brake. The brake was getting so hot it blistered my finger right there. And also this motor too. That's another story here in a minute. But yeah, this thing was getting so hot it blistered my finger when I touched it. This one was warm over here, but it wasn't hot. You know, it was where you'd touch it and say, okay, that's warm. This one, when I touched it, it was like my finger stuck to it a minute, and yeah, it got me pretty good. I don't know if you can see that or not, but right there, it's just like a bubble. But got it fixed. I had to adjust the caliper here to move the caliper, the brake pads out a little bit, because what it was doing, it's a brand new car. Now when I ordered it, I had some special order stuff done to it, and all that. So, but with new brakes, it gets a film on it. And when you're running it, I did about 8 laps today, and I noticed it was starting to drag, and I pulled it in, came into the pits, turned that wheel fine. It was turning just free as you want. This wheel over here would not. You would sit there and try to turn it, and you hardly couldn't. And I went in there and touched it like an idiot and fried my finger, and I'm like, oh, that's the problem. So I adjusted it, and I ran it about 45 minutes. I mean, the tank was about right there. I put, like, almost filled it up, and it ain't got no gas in it now, hardly at all. It's empty, you might as well say. So it got a good workout today. The motor's broken in, so I ain't got to worry about that. And yeah, so all that is good. Just yeah, I need to get I forget what they call it. It's this is the air hose for the tank, and they make a one-way valve that you put up here and do away with the excess line. And yeah, so Okay, on this. This is the Tekin hot wire. And it goes to this right here. Now, as you can see you got motor temp, RPM, electronic speed control temperature, voltage, throttle. So you can see where I throttle and then let off, throttle, let off, throttle, let off. And then this is the voltage dropping because it's taking the energy and taking it to the motor. And of course this is the electronic speed control temperature here. And then this right here is the RPM. It goes up to 90,000. God, I don't know. It goes way up there. This motor right now is setting about 40,000 RPM. That's 40,000 revolutions per minute. That's a lot. The motor temp it doesn't register because there's a sensor that goes right here and it goes back to the motor. This ain't a censored motor. But my next motor will be a censored motor, I promise you that. That way when I take this to the track, I can see all the data, see what my motor temperature is running, because all this is very, very important. So yeah. But like I said, this is my setup. All this. And then over there, generator and toolbox and other tools and tires and some tires up underneath there and all just, whew. Man, when you race, it don't matter what you race, it's a lot. Well, hang on a minute, I seen something. Can I go back? I guess I can't. Let me see here. I'm trying to. And they won't let me go back. Let me see something here. Do 2 minutes, then I'll go back to the 7 minute again. Hit done. And like I said, all this is motor, RPM, electronic speed control, which is this right here. This is the speed control. The motor, this right here is your receiver right here. So, in which it's got a cover that goes over it, but I had to plug into the speed control to get all that. So, alright, let's see. And it's got, it's on 7 minute run. That's when I was running it for 7 minutes. So it says 2 minutes. And then it'll say eventually 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, But I know I carried on that. Let me pause this right quick because I was looking at some other data. Let me get it over here. It's a lot of information, man. It's a lot. Okay. See the speed control 74 degrees. And voltage is 12.10. Throttle 11.59. RPM is 8,140 RPM right here. Temperature, which the motor ain't sensing, so it's dead. It's just 76.80 degrees. That's just default, what it's going to say. But I was running this today. I was trying to do some road racing. Trying to get it set up, the springs and all that, because I like road racing more than drag racing, which I like drag racing, but I like road racing better. But I was running this. I ran it, I don't know, I had a 2-cell in it, this right here. I had this in it. I ran this for, I don't know, off and on like 15 minutes. and it's still got a little bit of charge on the battery. But and then I put a 3-cell in it, and I was running it, and about 10 minutes in running it, smoke was boiling out of the body of the car, and I thought something was on fire. So I run and start slinging my body pins off, to get the body off. I pull the body off, and there's nothing on fire. And I'm like, what's going on? And I notice these right here, the motor wires, they were completely off the motor. The motor had gotten so hot, it melted the solder. And to get that hot, I mean, it's got to get, on like a soldering iron right here. It goes up to 900 degrees. So it had to be 300-400 degrees, because when I touched this motor, it was blistering hot. I mean, blistering. So this wasn't the battery that was in it. I had this battery in it. This is a 3-cell 4,000 mAh battery, and this is a 2-cell 6,000 mAh battery, Orion. But the motor, it's dead. It burned up today. So I'm gonna have to buy a new motor, and they're roughly, might as well say they're $200 for a new motor. So I don't know. So yeah, it's dead. So yeah, I was just trying to look at see if the motor temperature registered, because I was just wondering how hot it got. But I forgot it's sensorless, so it's not going to register motor temp. Now everything else it will, but anyway, that's it. But this is fixed. It's ready to race, go, and all that. So which I do. A lot of people have told me I need to change out the servos, put some more, better servos in here. I mean, these are okay. I mean, that's what came with it, ready to run. But I need to upgrade these. But that's gonna be on down the road sometime. And I guess that's it, guys. I was just telling you I got this fixed, which is good, and this is broke. So I got to get a new motor. The motor is burnt up. It's dead. So anyway, that's it, guys. So yeah. Let me unplug this right quick and turn all this off. And shoot, this is hard to get in here. I need a light. Alright, let me see right quick. That's what it does, y'all. Yeah, it's burnt. Motor's burnt up. So, yes, sir. Yeah, motor's gone, baby. Motor is gone. That's a shame. That is a shame. That was a good motor too, you know. But what can you do? Ain't nothing you can do. Not one thing at all. Nothing at all. But yeah, I gotta get a new motor, so got to get a new motor and put it in. Yep, that's racing though. You gotta blow up motors, and it's the same thing with this motor right here. I could be going down the straightaway and connecting rod break on it and sling it through the block. You know, I mean, anything could happen. It's just racing. Which these motors are cheap. I mean, piston. I mean, a rebuild kit ain't but like $40. So, I mean, but the whole motor. If you buy a whole motor brand new, crank, air, you know, just like it sits, you're gonna pay about $400, $500. I mean, they got different types of motors, you know, that you can buy, but yeah. Huh, let me make sure it's still hooked up. Yeah, I don't like this wire sitting right there. Let me see if I got a tie strap or something. I don't like that. Ew. Oh, I got one somewhere. Yeah, I got one. Man, I had a spider jump on me last night. I opened that door up going outside, and I guess he was on the inside in here, like probably half on the door and half on the wall, probably climbing up or down, I don't know. And I opened that door up, and it bounced off my head onto the floor, and I thought it was a moth or something, or a stink bug. We got a lot of them around here. And I looked down after I felt it, and it seemed like a black shadow. And I looked down, and it was a spider, a wolf spider about that big. And yeah, I don't like spiders. I got arachnophobia real bad, and I don't like them. So, if anybody threw a spider on me, it'd be a fight. Somebody's gonna get hit here. There will be a fight. I don't care if it's a joke or not a joke. Because that ain't cool, man. That by no means. Alright, I think that's tight enough here. Alright. Okay. Well, we know the motor's dead, so I'll cut that off, And that's it. Let's see. That's off. Throw that away. So I need to put these tools back up. Well, not all of them, because I need them. Battery can go right there temporarily. Oh man. Yeah, it's one of them things, you know, just one of them deals. Oh man. Yep. Alright, well, that's it. Yeah, that's all she wrote. Let me unplug this charger because I don't need it anymore right now. And I can set it somewhere over here. Alright guys, well, yeah, this is it, and yes sir, so we will catch everybody later, and this is the racing crew, and we will talk to everybody later. And we will say, peace out, guys. Peace out. And well, this Sunday it's going to be raining, from what the forecast I'm seeing is. So there will be no racing this weekend. So, yeah, there'll be no racing this weekend, more than likely. I mean, Saturday they'll be racing the short course right here. They'll be racing them Saturday in Helena, but I'm not ready to do that yet. I still got a lot of practice to do. Like I said, from the 90s until now, a lot of things have changed. Like I said, back when I raced, these motors were brushed motors. They had brushes in here on each side, and then you had to turn the I forget what you call them, the comms I think in here, but you had to turn the motor and get it smooth again and all that. But these are now brushless, and they go by 3800 kilovolts kV, and all that. So yeah, so I got a lot to learn, you know, about sensor, and then hooking all this stuff up. you know, the hot wire Tekin that reads all the data to your motor. You can adjust everything on the motor and all that. So my mom, I don't never see her using it. This is one of her computers that's been sitting up there, and I had to borrow it. So, yeah, hopefully she'll let me continue borrowing it, and because it's the only one that will do the Tekin hot wire, so I can adjust all the data in this car and that truck right there. So if I don't have it, I'm gonna have to buy a laptop, and I don't have the money to buy a laptop. So anyway, we'll see y'all later. Peace out. Like I said, they're racing Saturday, Helena. Good luck, Justin, Chris, if y'all are going. Good luck, Josh. Good luck, brother. I hope you win it. I know you've been practicing, and you're looking good out there on the track. So keep it up, brother. And we'll catch y'all later. And next Sunday, I think the 29th, we should be racing. So peace.